breath goes behind your head instead of forwards, it actually doesn't protect you from nothing, because trust me, if someone farted in the room, you can still smell it through your mask. Do you really think it's gonna fucking do you really think it's gonna fucking help?
You know what?
Like,
The thing
Now
let's
there's
I
not be
loved,
stupid.
the one thing that I
No.
loved
More
about
than that.
wearing masks was I could go to the grocery store and not smell people's BO. And I was like, I could get used to this.
Well,
I
get
could do
COVID
this.
and lose your sense of smell, and you
No.
won't have to worry about it ever again.
No.
Do you have any of that cornflake after
Yeah,
effect like
I
that?
lost my
You
sense.
do?
I had it last October, and I lost my sense of smell then, and it's just barely starting to come back a little bit.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Most-
that's
Most stuff doesn't smell like what it's supposed to still, but I can start to smell some things. Like tonight, my wife was making dinner when I came in the house, and I could smell something. I couldn't tell you what
But
it
you
was, but I could smell something.
Yeah, that's weird.
Some people have lung issues like after
long term.
they're gone. Yeah, long-term lung issues.
I
See,
think
and
it's up
why
to
does it affect
each
different people
individual.
differently?
Well, it's
Why?
the same
Because
as
it's
the
a spike
flu.
protein. That's what spike proteins do. They
Yeah, if
affect
you want to get into
different places
conspiracy
in your
theories,
body. It's different for everybody.
talk about how it was created. There's a whole bunch of shit about that, and I don't have an opinion on that because I haven't. The people say it was man-made in China at the labs, and the U.S. funded it. There's a lot of shit.
Did you read
about
any
that.
of
I
Fauci's
haven't
released
followed that.
emails?
I did
Yeah,
a little bit,
right.
just to see. There was nothing
You know
bad
what's
in
funny that makes me laugh is that if the Wuhan lab was really a biochemical weapon, why the hell are we wearing Chinese masks? Think about that one.
It's
Fauci's emails said that it was probably done from a lab, and then he made a report that he went public with that said the exact opposite,
Right.
and that's been proven.
And that's the problem with the media is you don't know who's telling the truth and who's keeping whatever part.
No,
is.
but that's why it's important to keep an open mind
Right.
and to not just trust everything you're told.
it's not. I mean, I don't
One
get my
way or the
information from
other,
the
though.
media.
Where do you get your information from? I'm curious.
I'm reading newspapers and reading magazines.
Do you not think that those come from the
media.
same people?
No, I mean
It's the same thing.
No, but I'm not watching Fox News and CNN and getting my information.
I'm not
just
watching
on the
those either,
local
though.
show.
I don't watch
I'm,
those
like,
either. I actually
reading
don't even Google because
more
Google is all
sources.
controlled too.
Do you watch the congressional hearings?
What's not controlled, in your opinion?
Separate
Nothing, right?
and
Nothing.
search engines and Google that's owned by like the
DuckDuckGo.
typical people.
DuckDuckGo.
Okay. Another
True.
thing that I want
I like
that
how
makes me wonder
these
about
people
stuff.
think it's hilarious.
Another thing that makes me wonder about things is why are they silencing people who are questioning?
But what do you
Isn't it
mean
good
when
to
you
have
say
debates?
they? Like, you guys talk about
Did
the
you know
they,
that
and
they
wanna
can't
do
mandate
this.
the
Like,
vaccine?
what
Because
is
if they
that?
How
mandate the
about-
vaccine, they're
how about
affecting
YouTube?
more.
How about YouTube? How about Facebook? How about Twitter? They totally wipe stuff off. They claim that they're a platform, which means that everybody has to have the opportunity to say what they want. And then they start picking and choosing who can stay on, and then that makes
they're
them a
not
publisher.
doing that to be malicious to the viewer. They're doing that because somehow, some way, they've calculated that it's in their best interest. Those are private companies that are trying to make profit.
Well,
That's what they're concerned
I
about.
think that's
Right.
exactly
But
what
do you
they're
not
doing
think that
is-
So what they
Facebook,
do
listen,
Google,
is not
Twitter,
listen,
they're all the
conspiracy
same
to
people?
control you. It's an effort to try to make money somehow.
That's true. But listen just for a second, okay?
Yeah.
Both Twitter and Facebook, and I believe YouTube, are registered as platforms in the United States, so that they are not responsible for anything that anybody posts on there, because, it'd be impossible to police every post that gets put on there. But when they start picking and choosing who can have the platform, who can put stuff on there, when they start erasing stuff that they don't agree with, and that's happened.
Poses a question.
Yeah, it's not necessarily
then
what
they
they
become-
agree with. That's not.
Then
it's not
they
about what
become
they
a
agree with.
publisher. They become
Yes,
a
but-
publisher, and then they become responsible for what's on their site. So, are they a publisher or are they a platform? One
They're
of
a
them.
platform. Go ahead, finish.
one of them cannot be the other. You know, you can't be both. You can't be a publisher and a platform. You're either or.
Well, I wouldn't call them a publisher because that's not their main thrust. It's similar to when a
But
university...
that's what they're doing.
Yes, but because they have to. Let me give you an example. At a university, people come and give a lot of talks and speeches and organizations. You have such a diverse group of organizations that will have all
Yeah,
kinds of
but
speakers
what do you
and
think a
stuff come in.
university
And then-
is? It's
and then-
also controlled by the same
And then,
people.
hold on, I'm trying to make a point is that then there's people
it's a
that will come in. The black student union might bring in a speaker that another student union might say, well, that's hate speech. Black student union says, well, we don't think it's hate speech. It's just a person talking passionately about the topics, like critical race theory, for example, or
Right.
whatever else.
Right.
And then, so then there's somebody at the university that eventually has to make a determination. This crosses the line. It is hate speech. No, this is not hate speech. Even though it's provocative, it
Right.
evokes a lot of it evokes emotional response from people. But technically, we've determined that this isn't hate speech. Same with
Right,
those platforms. They have to make a determination on this is a group that's colluding to put out a lot of propagandist nonsense, like QAnon or something. Or they may say, okay, this is just plain hate speech
But
as
what
opposed
makes
to
you
you
think
voicing your
what
opinion.
makes you think that
I agree
QAnon
that
is
it's- that-
nonsense though? That's what
no,
I
I'm
want
just
to
giving
know.
you. No, I'm just this is an example. I'm not saying they are, but for example, they might make a determination on a group like that and say that this is just a group of people that are trying to spread propaganda as opposed to, voicing their opinions and information. Somebody has to make that decision at the end of the day. I may not agree with something they may say about one group, you may not, but there is a line between hate speech and propaganda and just people giving their opinion and trying to express, just information. They're not doing that because there's some conspiracy, like, okay, now they're choosing what's going to go on there because they're trying to
Okay, I didn't-
control what you think.
I
It's
didn't
not like
say
that.
anything about a conspiracy. I said how they were classified. They can't be
Okay.
classified as both legally. Somebody come pick this cluster strike up right here.
I already have one.
I
But
got
another
it.
thing too is that they're making it mandatory for nurses and all kinds of stuff to get like vaccines and things like that. Did you know that according to the Nuremberg Code that they can't mandate vaccines because it's punishable by death, and yet they're still getting around it? Like,
I didn't know anything about that. The Nuremberg
yeah, there's a
Code?
Nuremberg Code.
Try
Like, look it
and-
up.
Nuremberg
And
trials.
they can't mandate vaccines, so if they like mandate it for, all nurses to have it in order to work, they're making it mandatory, and that's punishable by death. Look it up.
That came
Yeah, they are.
from
Well-
the Nazis performing experiments on people.
All
Yeah,
I know is that
it's-
politicians are dirtbags and they do a lot of things against the
Mhm.
law, but nobody ever gets punished until that starts
Exactly.
Yeah.
happening.
And
And
I
then
I'm
agree
not
with
people
that.
talking just
protect them.
Republicans, and I'm not just talking
Yeah.
about...
Yep.
I agree with that. Both sides of the aisle. I mean,
Yeah.
politicians.
But think about
But
it.
that's
Who's
just saying
controlling the
that-
vaccines right now? It's all politicians. Like,
Right.
if you think Bill Gates and all them aren't political, you're wrong because they all work together. Trust me, Fauci and Bill Gates both work for Moderna under George Soros. So you can't tell me they're not friends and they don't know each other.
I don't think they've ever tried to claim that
Well-
they don't know each other, right? Or have
I
they?
think Fauci's about the biggest idiot ever.
So is Bill
Changes
Gates.
his mind a ton. Masks are
If
bad.
I
We
had
don't
to-
need masks. No, now we need masks. No, but
You
they need
would-
to be N95. But now it can be any mask. It can be a
No,
cloth
you have to put
mask.
2 masks and
I
a
think-
shield.
Now you
What the
got to do
fuck?
2
I think
masks.
you're comparing quotes that happen at different times. Whoa, how did that bounty move that quick? A lot of people like to cherry pick his quotes and compare it in different time periods when the virus wasn't they didn't know what it was.
Right
and later
here.
when it became
Holy
apparent.
shit.
I agree. Science changes.
Not
It's behind
science.
there.
Is he coming towards
What we
me?
know
Oh,
about
there.
science changes.
Fuck!
How did he kill
God
you
damn
too?
it. Crazy.
He's down and dead.
Nice.
Nicely
Good job.
done. Thank you. Oh, you got him? Oh, there you go.
There's
I
a guy
got
right
it.
there again.
Holy shit, look
No!
how much money we have, you guys. How do we get this much money?
I just got shot again.
Where from?
Oh, right this building. They're coming out. He's in the doorway.
Woo! I just got, whatever you called it. Is that ours? Oh, that is ours.
Jeez, thank you.
No, but you know, to be honest, like every time someone does their research in their own way, and it doesn't agree with what the typical media is telling you, we get called conspiracy theorists, and that's
Team
not
White.
fair because we have a voice too.
That's true. I won't say that. I'm sorry.
They're still here.
I
Boy.
just wonder why we can't have discussions about it without things getting erased.
Yeah.
You know, without
That's
people getting
my
banned
other
from
question.
platforms.
Yep.
Because we
When did it
Because
so
become
they're
much
bad
trying
on-
to
to have
control what you
discussions?
should think and what you
No.
should know.
I mean, I don't think, like my view on that is what I was saying. Like, I think at some point someone has to make a determination on what is hate speech, what is full-blown propaganda, as compared to, like,
I have an
someone
armor box.
expressing their
Should I
views.
drop it?
You have what?
Yeah, I could use
Anybody
it.
else need armor?
I could use it.
No, I got
There's
How
a
did-
guy
how did
right
we-
there in the window, like right there.
How did we
I
get
can't
so
mark
much
it. I
money?
don't know how to mark it. There we go.
We're effing awesome.
Right.
I just like look and I have 25,000. Like, what the hell?
Nobody's been paying attention.
Exactly. I'm kind of lost. Like, shooting,
Here's the armor
conversing,
box.
shooting, conversing.
Oh, nice. Got 5 shields. Shanky, there's someone like right. There was someone in that window. I can't mark it. There, that one.
Yeah, there's someone in that building.
They jumped or jumped back inside. 'Cause there was a guy on
No, they're
top.
still.
He's on that building now.
Yep.
Which one?
This one. He
He
jumped.
just
Everybody
jumped
get
off
their
right
armor?
there.
Alright, we gotta move. Oh, there's
And
somebody.
he's moving towards us again.
Yeah, he's in this building now.
Oh,
Come
he's
on,
right there on
where
top.
is he?
He's up top.
Like on
Yeah.
the top of the building?
On the top of the building I just marked.
Dang it.
The one that revolver's in.
Yeah, he's right
On my
above
way.
me. Oh, fuck. Damn it.
Hey, you guys got a lot of money. You should go buy us back.
Yeah, dude.
Running now.
Well, can you mark it? Can you mark it?
Oh, we kept getting contracts. We have
Yep.
a 210% bonus on contracts.
Ooh, fuck. No. Shanky, now you gotta
Go,
buy me
Shanky.
back.
Go.
Yeah,
Got ya.
run for your life.
Don't
Shanky.
you worry.
That's the closest one that I marked right there.
She's the lone survivor.
I got this.
You have enough money. Stop shopping.
I'm not.
You just run. Run like
I
the wind.
never have enough. I don't know what you're talking about. Never.
Run like you're Shanina or something like that from the Indian days.
What?
I made that up. But it worked.
Nina! No, 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 no!
You sacrificed yourself for us, you guys.
We still got enough money that we can get her back
They're on
too
that
now.
building.
Oh
Do
no.
not go
Tony.
there.
What the fuck? Really?
I'm going for the loadout drop right here.
Do it. Actually,
Oh,
that's
man,
probably a
they're
bad
trying to
place
flatten
to.
me.
Ooh. That was right by your ear.
Yes, it was.
Ooh! Ah! Good effort.
Shiza. $210%
Well-
contract bonus. That's freaking high.
Dang.
It's at the cornflake.
Not a problem.
Oh yeah, you guys are screwed.
Cornflakes got this, no problem.
See how I'm running right to the gas? I'm gonna go commit
You could.
suicide. What do you think my chances are of knocking him off that wall? Nope.
Not very
don't.
good.
The word zero.